Hi Capricorn, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you for being here. We are going to do a bi-weekly read on love. This is going to be you and two, right? And even if you don't have a love interest, this could be one side of a situation or another, or friend, family member, that type of thing. I am going to focus on love for this one. If you aren't interested in career and finance or a general read, you'll find that at the end of this video, okay? All right, so let's get started. We're going to pull a card specifically for you first, a few cards, because I always feel that love starts with you, all right? So here we go. Let's take a look at what wants to activate. What wants to be activated within the first, I would say 2 weeks and a little bit more, since I'm getting these out just a little bit later. Just been focusing on some personal projects, and then of course some ones that would be, for the channel as well. So I'll keep you posted, all right? But yeah, definitely, here we go, guys. So let's take a look at Capricorn. What's coming up for Capricorn? What does Capricorn need to know most within these first half of July and a little bit more, all right? All right, let's take a look. What do we have here? Perception. Interesting. Okay. It's kind of like how we perceive things, right? Very, very interesting card to get. It's like, the interesting thing, even with perception, is that it is all in on how you are, where you're at that given moment, right? What your consciousness is, right? It's neither, perception is, there's never just one whole truth. There's not just one way to look at something. There is, depending on your consciousness and the moment, you might look at it one way, and then you might look at it another way, right? Or one person might see it one way, and another person, based on their consciousness, might see it another way. There's beauty in that, right? There's beauty within that, right? And that's what's coming through within here. It's like what's the key thing to know too is that curiosity fuels our perception, right? As well. So this is about being curious, about looking at something at a different point of view. Now this could be in a relationship or in a situation, whatever's brought you to my channel, but this is coming out for a reason. And it's actually something that's it can balance you by looking at something from a different perspective. It's a 35 card that can reduce to an 8. And that 8 is all about, balancing both sides, right? That infinity symbol, balancing out energies, right? You've got the ocean, and then you've got what reflects the ocean is the sky above, right? And they're both kind of, it's in between two worlds, right? And the air is the space between that. So however you look at something, it really depends on the perception of what view that you're taking it from. So that's what this is coming through in saying, right? And a good little exercise to do is, what this card talks about too, I remember, is that it is about, take a look at something and focus on from your heart, from the inside of your heart, right? And then take a look at that same subject and focus it from the outside looking in, right? And that's two ways of looking at something. And that just, again, shows to tell you there's just not just one truth, okay? So there is multiple truths, and this could affect a relationship or situation, okay? So that's what's coming through here. Let's take a look at a card that's going to help you. Leave it to Capricorn to get something very, very interesting, very, I don't know. It's just, I love it. It's deep. It's mysterious at the same time, right? It's deep in terms of intellect and spirituality, and very mysterious at the same time. So I love it. All right. Let's take a look at anything else that might want to come out. Okay. What do we have here? Interesting. We've got reach out. Okay. So this is about, maybe there's a current situation at hand, Capricorn, that's befuddling you, right? It's just kind of like, well, what do I do, right? And this is about saying reach out for the support that you need, okay? And this is not, this is about, being curious about the situation. This is all about support. Is about it's about accepting help. Where it could have emotional benefits as well, and learning benefits as well, but it's okay to accept support however it's presented to you, whatever fashion that it is. So there is support. This is about reaching out. So this is accepting help, and having a lot of emotional benefits from that, right? So it's kind of like a woman with, putting her hand on another person's heart. So it could be a healing ability of some sort. So it's maybe that you need some sort of healing. This is about reaching out, healing in matters of the heart. Could very much well be the case, right? Because this is all green, and that green represents the heart chakra. Okay, so it's going to change in terms of your heart, but know that you're reaching out right now for help. And the spirit guides feel that. It's kind of like they're coming in and doing that for you. They know that you're looking for help, and they're trying to give you that type of healing, or it wants you to physically reach out and accept help that's being offered to you. So what is going to help you within this process? Anything that's going to help you within that process. Let's take a look, Capricorn. What do we have? Make the effort. Yeah, make the effort. This is a ground floor opportunity to really help you increase your confidence in whatever it is that you need assistance with. Make the effort, right? It's a 13 card that reduces to a 4, and whatever happens, it's going to ground you, okay? So that is what came out initially, and this might have to do with a relationship or situation. So guys, note your comments below, right? Let's jump into your read, and definitely like and subscribe if it resonates with you as well, okay? So I appreciate that. Definitely helps my channel. So let's take a look at where you're at right now. We'll start with you where you're at the present moment. Where is Capricorn at in the present moment as it pertains to the first half of July, and again, a little bit more, right? So let's take a look at where Capricorn's at. What do we have here? The Devil energy, strength, okay? And then one more, gosh, major arcana. Woo! 2 major arcanas right out of the gate here. So Devil energy talks about that Capricorn energy. So that's you having the strength about, this is the energy. Now, it could be some sort of addiction, some sort of something that you're tied to, okay? There's something that you're tied to that that's calling on your strength more than anything right now. And then I get the 10 of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment and alignment, okay? So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So where you're at right now is it's calling on the strength against any sort of addiction, any sort of something that is, it keeps you in bondage, so to speak, and it could be a limiting belief or negative emotion, anything of the past, or, could be that you're currently dealing with right now. But this is saying is that you're conquering that, because look, at one end you've got the Devil energy, and the other end you've got the 10 of Cups. It's like, woo, it's like you're conquering that, okay? So this is beautiful energy. It almost feels like there's some sort of rainbow here on that 10 of Cups, right? Could be doing with the Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy, but having the strength. Anything else that wants to come through? Surrendering to what is, okay? So in this situation, it's about seeing things as they are. Hence that, perception card, right? Seeing for what it is, not trying to force one way or another, but as it is. And this is saying flow with what is instead of trying to fight it, okay, is what this talks about, okay? Accept the situation as it is, because what happens, it brings you emotional alignment and peace, okay? I can just feel it, okay? So that's where I'm getting where you're at right now, okay? Let's take a look at the Love Oracle and see what wants to come out in terms of where you're at right now as well in the present moment, okay? Wow, how interesting, guys, interesting, all right? Blocked ascension. Yeah, you're kind of rerouting. So maybe you can't, in a love situation, you feel blocked, so you feel you got to reroute. Maybe there's texts, phone calls, and conversations so that may have been blocked. But let's take a look. Yeah, you feel locked out. You feel locked out, like access is denied, all right? So you feel locked out in a relationship or situation here, okay? And you feel empty-hearted and, kind of void, of the situation, kind of emptiness and broken-hearted. Let's take a look at this other person. You're making me feel sad, Capricorn. My gosh. Let's take a look. What is about this other person? Where are they at in the present moment? Okay, where are they at in the present moment? Well, they get the Tower card, so we know that it's happening on both sides here as it pertains to lovers, Gemini energy. Now, you might have Gemini in your chart. They might have it in theirs. But the Tower energy, really this interesting. It's like an unexpected, unavoidable situation, right? And that's what they came about. And it's as it pertains to lovers, right? Moving forward, right? This is, the Lovers card is, my gosh, you guys, it's kind of like it's love, it's some sort of union. Something just came to a flat out end, okay? Anything else wants to come through here? Page of Wands. Oh my gosh. So then it has them, discovering, moving forward and discovering, right? It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, but it could be a message of discovering something based upon this. Okay. You might get a message from this person that they've discovered something because of this end, right? And then I get the Nine of Pentacles, emotional satisfaction. Not the 10, which you got here, right? But it's right there, right there. I mean, it's right there, right? They've reached satisfaction. This is, really alignment. Totally, this is emotional alignment, right? That's satisfied. You're just missing, it's interesting. And this is the Nine of Cups. This is the Nine of Pentacles. Means it's coming to fruition. Okay, so for this other person here, it could be that that they're just deep gratitude. Okay, gratitude and in feeling in gratitude for the learning that this has offered. Right, an appreciation for that. Okay, anything else that wants to come through from the Love Oracle? Let's take a look. Interesting. And turning over a new leaf. They're making new improvements. Okay, so they're making new improvements, right? So that they're going through a change. All right, and take two. Yeah, they really want a second chance, whether you know it or not, Capricorn. They do want a second chance. So if you're involved with someone, it's like there's an opportunity to take two and try again. There's been sadness from the past. It looks like painful feelings from the past. Due to maybe some sort of trauma or some sort of arguments of some sort of chaos, okay? And that chaos could have been, again, from this Tower moment, right? But that's what I see here. This is about speaking up and standing your ground. This person was really focused on doing that, and maybe that's what they did, and it caused chaos. What is it that this person needs to surrender? What's coming out here? Surrender to the drama. Yeah. No matter how emotionally charged the situation is, remain calm. Don't contribute to the drama. Stay centered, and the issue will be resolved quickly. Okay, so not trying to force drama. Well, what's the core issue here between you two? Okay, what's the core issue between both sides here? Let's take a look. Okay, this is like the shadow energy. What's the core issue here? What do we have? King of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Someone's in their head, but there's a brand new cycle that is starting here, which is really beautiful. And then we've got the Three of Wands, which is about making preparation and foresight. Okay, so you've got the King of Swords. Could be dealing with someone who's very much in the head, very in authority over one's mind and intellect. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Right, you might have that in your chart as well, or the other person. The cycle's changing. Karmic cycle has ended. There is some sort of cycle that has ended in the situation. So that old energy is in the past. Okay, so it's time to focus on on making progress. And then we got the Three of Wands, which is now preparing and having some sort of foresight. Right now, it's about preparation and foresight about this new beginning. Right. So there's a new beginning that's offered here because energetically the old cycle has ended. Now this is a good sign because you're no longer caught up in that. So you're not dragging that in, okay? Anything else? Ace of Swords. So this is power, victory, and clarity. Now it's time to get clarity on the situation. So in this situation, it's there's power, victory, and clarity that now is available because the timing wasn't right previously. That karmic cycle didn't end, okay? And so let's take a look at the Love Oracle and see what that is. What's the core issue of the situation on both sides here? Okay, what's the shadow energy? Yeah, it's like there's a karmic cycle here. Enlightenment. There is now a spiritual awakening that's taking place, a reawakening. The flower is blooming, okay? Right? So that's what's coming through. So enlightenment is now coming, okay? As it pertains to those obstacles and challenges. So now you're understanding why those obstacles and challenges were, because it wasn't you sometimes or the other person, so to speak. It was kind of where you were at and the lesson that you both needed to learn, okay? Anything else that wants to come out? Now it's about spending some togetherness and quality time. You couldn't do it before, okay? And this is just recent, guys. This is your first half of July. So if anything was previous until then, now it's about scheduling some quality time. Why? Because now you can actually enjoy it, okay? Now you can enjoy it. Previously, there was too much stuff built up here. What's going to help you in this process? What's going to help in the process here? What's going to help? What do we have? Nine of Wands and Ace of Cups. Ooh, okay, so the Nine of Wands is coming to fruition, and that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. So this is all about, how do I want to say it? Like, this is about not giving up, continuing to persevere, right? And this is what can help in this situation. Continue to persevere. I know you guys some of you might be saying, I don't want to try this again, but you're being tested on this. The universe is saying, how bad do you want this? Because what's happening here is that if you want this, continue to persevere. This is about continuing to persevere. And then this is intimacy and compassion. And this is an opportunity for a brand new beginning. Now it takes effort, going in there. It takes potential. There's a potential for intimacy and compassion here. Okay. This is what's going to help. Continue to persevere and do not give up. Continue to persevere and do not give up. If there is someone that you've got your eye on, or if there's something that you want to get a solution to, you've got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, so continue to persevere. It matters to the heart. And then what do I get? Amidst any sort of ending. Yeah, because continue to persevere because intimacy and compassion. And then I get the Ten of Swords. It's an end to the anxiety, the end to the depression or despair, which brings forth a brand new, beautiful foundation. Four of Pentacles, okay? Four of Pentacles is, that stability and that security. This had to happen. The timing for this had to happen this way, so this foundation can be born. And then you can build wreath of success. Then you've got something to build upon, okay? Anything else that is going to help in this situation that wants to come through here? Celebrate. Get to celebrate. Celebrate good times together, right? Get-togethers, right? Fireworks, passion. But now's the time. Wow. Forget the fireworks from 4th of July. We celebrated Happy Birthday, America. Now we're talking about a different set of fireworks. These are fireworks for the heart, okay? This is here. There's some good times to be shared here, okay? This is what's going to help it. What can progress it, okay? How can progress be made? We talked about that, but Queen of Cups, okay? So the Queen of Cups is that down-to-earth, kind of, well, this is her being very calm, intuitive, and compassionate. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. That might represent someone around you or you, okay? Right? And then I get the Five of Swords. So being very calm, intuitive, and compassion amidst the conflict, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And Four of Cups can be done. Four of Cups is about, taking a moment to breathe. This is leaving that past in the past and moving out of the darkness onto the edge and moving on into the light, right? Going the path towards the light. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You're moving away from the destruction of the past, right? And then the Three of Swords and the emotional heartbreak, right? And then being able to what? Make a judgment call. Judgment calls coming through here. And this is no timing is available. Both sides are, either way is just as likely as the other. Okay. Judgment, a judgment is going to be made and on how this is going to progress, right? And justice will be served. Judgment and justice. It's both coming down. I don't know. Some of you might be going through a divorce and having some sort of equilibrium here. Might be dealing with a Libra. Okay. Wow, you guys. It ends with justice and judgment, right? Whoa, beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Okay. Anything else that might want to come through for you here? Okay. I'm going to see if there's anything else that might want to come. I'll take that right here. So, in terms of this judgment and in terms of this justice, in a few months, okay? I'm getting about in a few months is coming into play here, guys. In a few months. And then I get next month, okay? So, wow. July or August, guys. July or August is what it's coming up here, okay? Interesting. We're going to dive a little bit deeper into this. So for those of you that are interested, we'll take a deeper dive. We're going to find out if you're interested in wanting a little bit more, okay? We're going to find out a little bit on what they want most from you, what they haven't told you, okay? What's their next move? What they're most afraid of, what you're most afraid of, and then messages from both sides, and then we'll go into a potential outcome as well as advice. So if you're interested, do check out the link below. And if not, guys, I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay? Until then, namaste.